So the second part is where I give you a description of the transformations, and from those descriptions, you identify the values of A, H, and K, and then you plug that into the equation. So as you can see, what I've copied up here, this is the exact copy from your worksheet. I'm going to do something similar for you on your warm-up. So when you have a reflection, you know that that means that your A value is going to be negative. So anytime they talk about a reflection or a stretch or compression, that's telling you about A. So over here, we're going to write A is equal. So the fact that it's a reflection over the x-axis, I know that my A is negative. That's what this part, reflection over the x-axis, always means a negative A. Let me change colors. That means I'm going to have a negative A. That's what this tells me, a negative A. So I know that my A value is going to be negative. Now I have to look at what it says about my stretch or shrink, stretch or compression, to determine the value of my A. It says it's a stretch, so that means I'm expecting a number bigger than 1. And it says by a factor of 5. So that means that A has a value of -5. The negative reflects it over the x-axis, and 5 stretches it taller. Then if I'm going to shift left or right, that's a value of H. So this right here is telling me that H is, it went left. Left is negative, so it went -1. And a shift up or down is always going to give me the value of K. It went up, so K is positive. It went up 3, so it's a +3. I have my values of A, H, and K. Now you just need to know that the equation is y equals A and then x minus h, oh no, come on, plus k. There's the formula. You have that memorized. So put these 3 pieces of information right here. The A goes right here, the H is going to go right here, and the K is going to go right there. So I'm just simply going to replace the A with a -5. I'm going to write x minus, and then I'm plugging in a -1, so that becomes +1, because that negative sign right there changes the sign of whatever I'm plugging in. So I'm plugging in a -1, so that ends up being a +1. And then I keep the sign of whatever K is. K is a +3, so I'm going to write +3. And that's all there is to it. From these transformations, you identify your values, and yes, I do expect over here on this part right here, this blank part, for you to write down what your A, H, and K are, and then you plug them into the equation.